Hi everybody on YouTube, it's Mary. It is Thursday, September 10th, and I am approximately 2 weeks pre-surgery for my RNY gastric bypass. I started the liquid diet yesterday, and it turned out to be a surprisingly difficult day for me. I made the mistake of, how can I say this? I made up my mom's fudge recipe. I just love my mom's fudge, and I thought, I may never be able to eat this again. Suddenly, on the day before I went on my liquid diet, I decided I had to have some of my mom's fudge, and I made this batch of fudge. And I'm afraid that not only did I make the fudge, but I ate the whole darn thing, which, I didn't even get on the scale to think about the consequences or to find out what the consequences were. But what that meant was by the end of the day, I'd been so busy concentrating on sliding in this fudge and thinking about this fudge that I skipped breakfast and I skipped lunch. And at supper, I was at a meeting. I was suddenly ravenous and had a Subway sandwich at the meeting that they provided for us. So it wasn't really a sandwich, it's a little sandwich. And then come Wednesday, it's time for me to start my liquid diet. And understandably, with all that high concentrated carbohydrates from the fudge, I don't know about you, but when I eat a lot of sugar like that, the next day I'm ravenous. And I just didn't give that very careful thought when I was doing it on Tuesday. So Wednesday come around, I'm trying to do my liquid diet, and I was ravenous. I was starving. I had almost half my shakes in by lunchtime, and I was thinking, I am not going to make it through this 2 weeks. I'm not going to make it. I was so depressed because although I didn't think it would be easy, I didn't think it would hit me like that. But of course, when I stopped to think about it, I thought, well, you're paying the price for having that one last sugar indulgence. Sugar indulgence was beyond indulgence. But so what I did is I just had a light dinner in the evening, and today I'm back to my liquid diet. My surgeon requires 2 weeks, so I'm 2 weeks off from surgery. And they're very specific about what they want you to take. It's Carnation instant breakfast, sugar-free, 5 packs a day, and then you mix them all up at once, and then you put a scoop of protein powder in because the 5 packs of protein won't have enough protein in it for your health otherwise. It's day 2, and I've already decided that I'm going to modify it, and then it may get modified more as the weeks go on. This morning I only mixed up 4 of the packets and put in the scoop of protein powder, and I decided sometime this evening I would have the 5th one, but instead of it being Carnation instant breakfast, it would be one of the protein beverages that I already have, one of the protein powders that I have already, which I think is a much better protein drink for me than the Carnation instant breakfast. And as the weeks go on, I guess it is weeks, as the time goes on before the 2 weeks is up, I may decide that I'll add in another protein drink in there rather than just the Carnation instant breakfast. Because I like my protein drinks better mixed with water than milk, my protein drinks would actually be fewer calories, and more vitamins and more protein. Because yesterday when I went to Spark People to record my calories and my protein from the day's beverages, even when I calculated the cheese, no, that was before I calculated the cheese pizza, I didn't have enough calcium, or boy, my tongue is not working today. Must be the lack of good food to make my body work right. I didn't have enough protein to meet my 60 grams minimum. I only had 40 something. So I definitely think that I'm going to work on adding it in. The two protein drinks, with a scoop added into the Carnation Inn breakfast, and one other one should be enough, but if I get tired of Carnation Instant breakfast, I might substitute another one. Although it certainly is easy mixing it all up at once and just carrying it around with me in a jug like this. And then when I'm not using it, I throw it in the fridge so it stays cold. What else do I have to report? Not very much else. I went camping in northern Minnesota last weekend. We had a great time, and I decided I wasn't going to act like a dieter. And when I got on the scale when I got home, it showed that indeed I did not act like a dieter. I'm up to 250, I've forgotten, 50 some pounds. I had been as low as 247, so I think it's like 256 now. I think I've gained almost 10 pounds between the camping and my sugar indulgence. I said I didn't get on the scale, and I did. I got on the scale yesterday. Now, what did it? I wanted to have a weight to start with, and I think that's what it is. I think it's about 256 that I weigh now at the start of my surgery. I also took some before pictures yesterday, but I haven't loaded them up onto my computer yet, so I won't attach them here. And I wore this kind of tight, stretchy thing, and it wasn't a very flattering color. I didn't think about it. I just wanted to have an accurate representation of my before, and I looked at it and went, well, it certainly is accurate. It is so ugly. I think I'm going to wait till I can see a difference. So it's like, I don't look like this anymore, honest, I haven't taken my measurements yet. I'll do that today or tomorrow. But then I think I'll be ready for what I hope will be the start of losing once I have my surgery. My surgery, as I said, is scheduled for the 23rd at 11 o'clock in the morning. I'll be in there overnight, and they generally always send me home the next day, barring some unforeseen complications. So next Wednesday and next Thursday will be my hospital stays, and then I'll be home and looking at recovery. And I've already decided that it's going to be textbook recovery. I'm simply not going to not recover. I don't know how else to think about it. I guess I can just say I've decided to think very positively about the whole experience. I'm choosing not to think about it all right now. All I can think about is, this is it. This is all I get today. Many of you have said that by the third day it gets much easier, so I'm really hoping that that's true, because although today was much better than yesterday was just awful. It certainly isn't easy. I told people that those old string cheeses in my refrigerator have never looked so good as they did today. So I don't have anything more to update, I don't think. Nope, I think that's about it. I hope that I hope to put in a video before my surgery. If not, I probably won't do anything at the hospital. I don't know if I'm quite that brave, but I'll update you as soon as I can after the surgery. But I'm going to try and get one more video in before I head out to the hospital. So thanks for being out there. I'm enjoying following you and enjoying your successes, and not enjoying your struggles, but relating to them. And hope that everybody is doing well, and happy losing. Bye-bye. See you soon.